Hey guys, so this is our third test, even though it'll probably say test 2 on the Facebook, the book face. So this is our third test. I was going to do this test outside, but the mozzies started to eat me, and I do not need Zika virus on top of all my other ills. So decided to move the camera inside. The Wi-Fi is outside, so yeah, we're trialling some stuff. So what's happening is we've got drag challenge on, alright? So Street Machine drag challenge is next week, and we want to live stream some stuff. We want to do it a bit better than what we have been. We've been doing some pretty good live streams from drag strips and burnout pads and that sort of thing with a single camera, but we're going to try and do some multi-camera stuff. But I have to prove that our Wi-Fi router and dongles and stuff can handle the load. But the trouble is, setting up a Wi-Fi router out in the middle of boonies, where there's no 240, a lot of these racetracks, there's no power near the track. A lot of them don't have 240 power, like mains power. They've got generators and that sort of thing. So, to set up cameras and equipment and routers and that sort of thing where we need it to be, there's not necessarily going to be power. So we've got a power box out there as well, a little portable power box that can run all this gear, and then router to connect everything together. So Wi-Fi that connects all the cameras together, and then we can control it all with an iPad and mix it all together. Well, that's the plan. That's the plan. So I'm in my shed, Scotty's garage, and just thought I'd do a little bit of a trial here just to see how it all works. Unfortunately, the camera is fixed because it's all plugged into stuff, and so we can't move it anywhere else. As you can see, I've got the wagon. Wagon's in the shed. Had to pull out, obviously, the big glass screen doors and then put them back. So I had to set it up in a way that I can put them back. Eventually, the glass screen doors are going to go because I've got a roller door that I picked up nice and cheap. So that's kind of mission for after drag challenge, is to get in here and get the garage sorted to where I want it to be, I'm just so sick of, not being able to do what I need to do. So, wagon's looking filthy, the birds have been in here, you can hear them on the roof. There's little footprints along the floor, you probably can't see that, but there's all these little footprints, little three-toed footprints where they've got under the car and gone into the drip tray. And this thing's got a slight trans leak. I'm going to replace the trans pan. I've actually got a trans pan here, I'll show you. So I bought this trans pan not too long ago. Does it open? Other end, I think. Is it? Doing this right? Show my daughter out here, she'll tell me if I'm doing it right or not. She tells me everything else. So I bought this nice little cast alloy trans pan for a 904 torque flow. And so I'm going to put that on this. She finally solved its weeping transmission issues, because it has wept forever. It's one of the reasons I painted the floor of the shed. So the floor's got this nice epoxy type paint on it, polyurethane. Polyurethane is probably a better way to describe it. So the polyurethane paint makes it very easy to clean up, so if I spill anything on it, just wipe it up. It's exactly what you want. So anyway, like I said, wagon's filthy. The fuel is like 18 months old, so I had to drain the fuel, and of course the Valiant system, you can't really get a siphon hose down in there properly, so I've had to pull out the filler neck so I can get direct access to the tank, so I can then siphon all the shit fuel out of it, so I can get some fresh stuff in there and then fire it up. The fuel was that bad, the quality of the fuel was that bad, that even with a full battery, it would not physically start. Gives you an idea of how bad fuel gets over time. So 18 months, bang. It's not even, doesn't even qualify as fuel anymore, I don't think. So I've got one of my benches in over there, I've got a cupboard in there I've got to install. It's all, it's bits and pieces everywhere. I bought a new compressor the other day, can't see it, but actually I might be able to wheel it around. see that. No, too close to the camera. So, if you're in Australia, let's see if that's a bit of better view. There we go. If you're in Australia, you know there's a big hardware chain called Masters. It's closing down. Well, picked up a new air compressor for $400. You know, it's obviously a Chinese made thing. Everything's made in China these days, but twin cylinder, it's a good unit, you know, belt driven, not direct drive. It's quiet and it works, you know. It's full of air at the moment. What more can you want? You know, $400. It's a bargain, I reckon. So definitely worth waiting out for that one, because I was kind of like, as soon as I heard Masters was going out of business, I was like, I'm going to go get myself a compressor. But I was just waiting until prices come down, and then got this 25% off, which is pretty good. I could have probably held out for something lower, but by that time, yeah, they're all sold. So still got this bloody not flu, but I got a cough from my drag week trip to the US. I got really sick, like really sick, and the flu just knocked me around, something fierce. And then this bloody cough will just not go away. Oh, it's driving me nuts. So what else we got that I can talk about? I have no idea if anyone's even watching this, so I assume someone is. Talking about Drag Challenge, from Drag Challenge 1, we had to set up a drag strip at Albury, and we needed a start light. So that's as simple as it got. We had a little switch on a stick hooked to this, and it was green as go. And we had that mounted to one of my tripods. Oh man, got some tools that came down with the wagon. Like I said, I've got to put this big bench in. It's supposed to go over there, but stuff I can't talk about, well, I shouldn't talk about online anyway. But yeah, so what are you going to do, you know? Life gets in the way when you've got other plans, as they say. So I've been collecting little pieces of garage art and just nice little target on some core flute. That's I think that's a military rifle range target. Picked up that somewhere. Don't want to get anyone in trouble, so I'm not going to say where it was. I love that my shed has a dunny just in there. I can't really show you because I can't move the camera. Actually, I might be able to do some movement. Let's give it a try, eh? So let's unplug the power. Alright, now assume that it's still live. It is. Let's lift this up. And should be able to talk to the dongle, which is the Wi-Fi router, which is on the floor. So here we go. We've got the wagon, complete with bird shit that I have to clean off probably this weekend before it mars the paint. It's a bit rough, the old paint on the wagon. You know, I did it in the shed like 10 years ago, so there it is. I've been in the back disconnecting the filler neck, which is a bitch of a job in these things because you've got this side piece. It's not like the sedan or the coupes or anything like that where the filler neck just comes out. No, it's tucked in under the inner panel. And tools strewn everywhere, and wild turkey paraphernalia. So as you can see, the place is a bit of a pigsty at the moment. I need to do a proper cleanup. Obviously where I've unboxed the compressor and then gone, yay, I've got a compressor, and then left all the shit on the ground, as you do. And then I've been collecting stuff like bar mats. Got even some Street Machine ones, Street Machine bar mat. Some Hot Rod Drag Week paraphernalia. So, yeah. Number plate. Whoops. There's a sign in there. Drag Week 2016. There's a 2014 over there as well. Some Wild Turkey thongs. I've been collecting crap from everywhere. Jim Beam flags. Mind you, this is all been bought legally, not pinched from anywhere. I bought all this shit. What else we got there? Oh, Turbo Smart gave me some flags from after last year's drag challenge. Well, I got told I could have them anyway. So maybe I'll take them to drag challenge this year, or maybe I won't because I'll lose them. Then we got, oh, drag challenge 1. Pro Flow hats left over. All bits and pieces. Got 2 lounges under there, and I want to keep one so when I have friends over, if I find any friends, have friends over, and there's a big TV tucked in behind those lounges to go up on the wall up there. Got some air conditioning, big roller door going in there, and then some cupboards that some of it's crap, some of it's good. Been selling and buying, and you know, the little Facebook groups where they buy and sell stuff. Street Machine signage. What else? Oh, there's just all sorts of stuff in there, from car parts to CDs to Pelican cases. Man, I've got some crap to sort out. I tell you, an old Xbox in there as well. So yeah, fun and games. The Daleks poster. Done nothing else in here, but I stuck up a Daleks poster. It's all about priorities. So anyway, we're back to here. I'll show you something else that's kind of cool. Which one is it? Take you, it's Chirana, that's Mustang. Sorry if you can just hear my voice and can't see me. Every time they give away a car, they make up signs. Promotional signs. And then some very short-sighted people tend to throw those signs away. So Scotty, not being short-sighted, likes to go get those signs. See how this goes. Ta-da! That's not the one I thought it was. But anyway, that's from the giveaway from the Tirana. That's not actually the sign I thought it'd be. Where's the other one? In one of these boxes, which I think it's in here. Let's have a look at this one. Wearing my socks and thongs at the moment. Here we go. Might be a bit better. So yeah, I've got a few of these from the Mustang, the HQ, the Dodge Dart, and again, not the sign I thought it was. That is weird. Why has that not got the A9X on it? They're advertising the A9X. Let's have a look. No, they've got the dart at the bottom. Marketing people, they just do my head in. But anyway, that's pretty cool. Chrysler 300F, Dodge Dart down the bottom. It's got unique cars all over it instead of street machines, but hey. Like I said, I've got a few of these, so I think they're pretty cool. And eventually, I want to display them somehow in the shed. I think that will look pretty cool. So pack them away later. So, anyway, hope you liked the little shed tour. I don't know if it worked. That's what this is all about. Trialling the Wi-Fi and just seeing how things end up panning out. But next week, obviously work all week. Not this Sunday, next Sunday, we're doing basically registration day for Drag Challenge. So we're going to get all the cars in, check them all out, sign them all up. They've already paid. And then Monday the 24th, starting at Calder, then Calder, Heathcote, Mildura. Portland was supposed to be the 4th track, but Portland has cancelled on us, unfortunately. They've had 200 mils of rain in 6 weeks. So the track, not so much the track, but the surrounding area is just soaked. They cannot run a drag meeting at the moment because it's just, man, it'd be like driving through a mud bog. You won't get in there. So we're working out what we're going to do for day 4. Might be Swan Hill, might be back to Heathcote. Then day 5, Calder Park, and it'll be night time. So about 4 o'clock in the afternoon and night, everyone can come down and see the Drag Challenge finals. And I think that's going to be pretty awesome. 110 cars this year. It's going to be fantastic. You know, it's like Drag Week. So if you don't know what Drag Challenge is, it's basically Hot Rod Drag Week in Australia, run by Street Machine. So we've got slightly different rules and that sort of thing, but essentially it's about driving your car from track to track, racing it at each track. So 5 tracks, 5 days, 1,500 kilometres. It's pretty cool, and it is really tough. So anyway, let's sign it off there, and I'll go back inside and see how it looks, basically. Bye, folks.